Some paranormal events have the power to haunt you, and that is all we will discuss in this video. We'll discuss the spookiest ghost videos guaranteed to give you nightmares. Welcome back to Horror Drip. If you want to know more about ghost stories, please support us by clicking the subscribe, like, and bell icons. The video that follows is from a castle in England. Several visitors were filming themselves within the castle. When they heard a noise, they were filming a video. There was a sound of someone descending the stairs. When they went there to investigate, they were unable to see anything. They suddenly became aware of something, surprising them. They even managed to get a picture of a shadow moving down the stairs. There was nothing scary about it. All that could be seen was a shadow gliding down the stairs. Following its descent down the stairs, the shadow started to move in the corridor next to the stairs. They were unable to see anything else and could only make out the shadow of the person moving down the hallway. Strange noises could be heard by these people as well, and all the shadows quickly disappeared into the hallway shadows. And the lights started to flicker as soon as the shadow disappeared. Do you want to visit a medieval castle right away if you like seeing them? Now, this video was shot haphazardly. In their car, two people were merely making their way to their destination. However, they came across a sort of abandoned settlement in the middle of their journey. There was only a few dwellings, not many. The road was likewise deserted. Since there were no streetlights, the area was very gloomy. This video immediately gives off a scary aura, like something strange is about to occur. At first, I believed that we might see a ghost or other entity walking down the road, but boy, was I mistaken. As they continued to drive, the suspense increased as the people were moving along in their cars. You just get a strange sense that you can't quite place. When they switch on the lights and concentrate on the window, they notice something that shouldn't be there. Eventually, they halt in front of a house that initially appears to be an ordinary, abandoned house. What looks to be a youngster is what you see. He doesn't appear normal, though. He disappears as soon as he sees the folks in the automobile. It was sufficient to cause the populace to pass out. They chose to flee. We have no idea what would have occurred if they had tried to push their luck. Therefore, it was likely the finest choice they had made all day. From TikTok comes this video. The owners of this residence were concerned since they frequently returned from work to discover their home in disarray. Someone attempted to flip the entire building upside down. Luke, they reported it to the police, but the police assured them that there was nothing wrong and they should not be concerned. But after this behavior persisted for a few days, they gave up and chose to put cameras all over their house. And what they saw on camera really blew them away. When they were watching the video, it initially appeared to be rather regular, but then it started to get wild. They observed items falling on their own later in the video. When the first item to fall off the shelf was a showcase, we shouldn't have been suspicious. But then, only a moment later, a vase likewise tumbles off the media console. Additionally, a lamp was also discarded. They observed an automatic drawer opening on the second camera they had installed in the kitchen. While there isn't a single person in the house, we can also hear the sound of objects falling, giving the impression that someone is scurrying around the house causing a mess. Finally, we see in the kitchen tape that items are being thrown out of the drawer, and then there is a slight closing of the door as if someone had just left the kitchen and was attempting to close the door behind them. This video is also from TikTok, and it occurred as the guy was giving his infant a bottle. He was going about his daily business as usual. It was simply another day in his life, when something strange happened. He was feeding his adorable new baby. His balcony door, which is located on the first floor, received a knock. We can make out a shadow or a silhouette of the person pounding in the video. Once behind the door, it also opens, allowing us to observe that nobody is trying to flee. The father picks up his child and leaves to make a check, but what he witnessed was incredible. There was nobody there when he walked outside to check behind the door. He looks everywhere, but he can't locate anyone. He then tells his wife everything over the phone. According to the person who recorded it, there had long been paranormal activity, but after the baby was born, he began to experience the physical embodiment of these paranormal beings. His wife managed to capture this individual gazing at the infant from a closet in another video. The following video is from an unnamed source and shows one of the most horrifying human catastrophes. A young woman is seen in this video sitting in what looks like a cafeteria-like setting. She is calmly scrolling through her phone when something unusual happens. You watch as someone pushes her hard enough to knock her out of her chair. It then becomes clear that she is attempting to conceal herself. Unseen by any of us is anything. She tries to run away once more, but is again knocked to the ground, and this time the furniture is all over the place. She attempts to run, but it feels like something is beating her repeatedly to the ground. Then she falls to the ground unconscious. We do not know the facts of when or where it occurred, therefore we cannot confirm if this is real. So we'll have to let you decide whether it's fake or a ghost show. Remember how we discussed how dogs could see eerie things in one of the prior videos? Here's one more piece of evidence though. This video's creator was just relaxing at home when he decided to record because of his dog's strange behavior. He observed his dog leaving a pitch black room before it simply sat there with its back to the room. As you can see, our dog also made a few barking noises as if there were creatures in that room. Then though, we notice a pair of luminous eyes that are fixed on the dog and the owner. The dog began to bark, and then those eyes vanished abruptly, though remained in place. The reason the dog appeared afraid to enter was revealed to us afterwards. The odd eyes returned continued to monitor the man and the dog. Additionally, the dog is acting strangely and becoming quite tense. Anyone could tell that something was amiss by the dog's behavior and his apparent fear of that particular room. Now, I was shocked by this video as well. I received what I was expecting and not what I was anticipating. Millions of people watched this popular TikTok video. An infrared security camera captured this video. The video could have been clearer because it was nighttime. It has a lot of white, but is sufficiently transparent for anyone to see it. The individual who was recording this seemed to be shocked as well in the video. A figure can be seen walking down the sidewalk in the footage. When you first see this figure, which resembles a woman, you might assume that it is merely a human, and that something strange is about to happen to the unlucky woman. However, that would be the incorrect impression. Nothing is happening as we watch this figure continue to walk down the sidewalk. Nothing is happening. As I watched it, I was on edge because I was hoping something would happen. Then, as we can see, the figure turns towards the house as it approaches the end of the sidewalk, and then it turns and takes 2 steps before disappearing into thin air. The figure we initially mistook for a person was actually a spirit. It's particularly terrifying if you believe that you might encounter spirits but are unsure of whether they are human or not. Let that idea now take hold. In 2019, a family posted a terrifying video online. Many viewers are baffled after seeing what they captured on their home security camera at around 1 in the morning on a lovely summer night. The camera caught what scared them. Something appeared to be roaming about the automobiles in this family's driveway. An ordinary night seemed to have just taken a drastic turn when the car jerked to the right and the door flung open. There was no witnesses to this incident, and the family inside the cars were asleep, so it's possible that someone did it. These are the horrifying videos I was able to find. Now, are these videos real, or is it just some camera trick? I'll leave that to you to decide. Do let us know your opinion in the comments. We'll see you at the next one. Refer to other videos for more content like this. Bye bye.